So I went to a seminar this morning. It was a boundary seminar. Hold on. And the seminar was basically, excuse me, y'all, I look a hot mess. The seminar was basically about boundaries, right? And it was so powerful. It was so powerful because all of us women, we really came in and we just really let it be known that we was tired. We was tired of basically being quiet. We was tired of people making us feel like our boundaries were too much for them. That having boundaries was a bad thing, right? And that that we allowed people to continue to step over us because we felt like since a young age we were not respected and honored. And so I want to say this today. It is not my problem that you cannot do the healing work that you need to do. And my sense of self is not predicated on your validation of me. It's not. I don't owe you anything for being myself. I do not have to stop being me because you don't know how to be you around me. That is not my problem and it's not my business. And so this is the thing that I go through at my own place of work. Where people feel like they have to silence me to be themselves. Abba just gave that to me. Abba said they want you to be quiet so they can be themselves. Basically, this is what they want you to do. They want you to stop being you so they can be them around you. When you're you, people who are not them, they feel like you can't exist so that you cannot exist so they can exist. If you exist, they can't exist. But if they exist, you can't exist. I can't exist with someone else who feels like I can't be who I am around them. Do you understand what I'm saying? These people want me to not be myself, so they want to condense me and consolidate me into a person that I'm not, so they can be themselves around me. But I have to put myself to be nothing, so they can be something. I'm too loud. I'm too loud for them. I have to be quiet. I can't express myself. I can't wear certain things. You're bringing too much attention to yourself. I can't be me when you're around. When you're around, I can't be myself. But when you're not around, I can be who I am. As long as you don't be around. That's a real thing. There's women out here, there's men out here who are mad at the fact that you exist as you are by yourself without having, and they can exist along with you. You cool with it, but them, no, you can't exist. People resort to actual MURDER somebody. So they can get rid of them, so they can exist in the world where their fantasies and realities and their trauma wounds are able to be what they are, right? The enemy can still live, and the enemy can still ride their generational inheritance and ride it till the wheels fall off, right? Because it's all about subjugation, control, oppression. I can't be the light from within that I am made me to be that I am who I am because of I am that I am. And I'm going to be who I am whether you like it or not. That is not my problem. That is not my business. I'm sorry you don't like it. I'm sorry you don't like me being me because it helps you. It makes you feel like you are not seen. But that's not the truth. That's the truth and lie that you told yourself. Right, I hope this makes sense. I'm just going off my rocker, y'all. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. I'm sorry. The boundary is set. You were trying to be funny acting. You was trying to leave me out. I see the truth now. You left me out of that meeting on purpose. You were jealous of me. Yes, you were. You do this backward and forward tuck and pull. You ignore my calls, ignore my messages because it gives you a sense of purpose over me. In a weird way. You try to make me feel less than. That's your way of doing it. Ignore her because that she's not worth it. But in their mind, you are worth it. That's why they're doing it. Because if I wasn't worth it, why would you feel the need to ignore somebody you didn't care about? That doesn't make sense. Purposely ignoring somebody on purpose is weird behavior. It doesn't make sense to ignore somebody if you don't have any feelings for them, or it doesn't make sense to ignore somebody on purpose. What's the purpose of ignoring somebody on purpose? Because you feel away. You feel away. You feel away about this person. This person lives rent free in your mind. I'm living rent free. I got skyscrapers in people's heads. I'm building mansions and pools, and they just so mad about me. I live rent free, and mind you, I'm homeless, but I live rent free in people's heads. I got mansions in other people's heads. Freaking condos and apartment buildings in people's heads, but I don't have a home yet. See, this is the thing, because I don't have to consolidate myself. I don't have to fit myself into your little cubby or whatever. I'm gonna be me, and that's too big for you. A light on the hill cannot be hidden, and I will not be hidden. And I will not be subjugated to your oppression, control, and your passive-aggressive tactics, and your manipulative ways. And when I say no is no, when I cut you off, or when I say I no longer want to be included, or I no longer want to be a part of this conversation, or this atmosphere, it shouldn't be, is everything okay? Is everything okay with you? You are the one that started this. This is not a me thing. Accountability is a hard pill to swallow for some people, especially when they expected you to swallow it. They expected you to accept what they were doing to you as a you thing, but it's really a them thing. And when you reflect it back onto them, oh no, all hell breaks loose. How dare you reflect what I'm trying to do back to me that I'm trying to do onto you? How dare you? How dare you try to make me feel responsible for my behavior? Right? How dare you try to call me out for my inequities and the things that are wrong with me? But they're the ones that actually put it out there, not you. If they never would have said anything, if they never would have sold to the enemy and and the enemy is using them, right? Trying to be evil and mean and narcissistic or whatever they're trying to do, they did it to you. You decided to operate that way. I didn't ask you to do evil things to me. I didn't tell you to talk behind my back. I didn't tell you to leave me out of meeting. I didn't tell you to continue to try and do controlling tactics over me, and you still lose, taking loss after loss, and you just getting all knocked out by the Holy Spirit, and you don't even know where the hooks is coming from, because you too busy focused on me. And you don't even know that I have a super Abba. He comes with a cape and a scepter. And he is not to be played with. And he do not play about his kids. That is why you keep getting knocked upside the head. And you don't even know where it's coming from. And I have yet to even have any reaction to you. And you don't know why. Why she ain't responding? Why? That just don't happen overnight. It don't happen overnight. Because I changed my mind in an instant. It don't happen overnight. Are we cool? Are we still cool? Are you cool? See, this is the kind of stuff that I get. Is everything okay with you? Why are you trying to balance my emotions? You are not my handler. I don't have a handler. That's what it seems like you're trying to do. It seems like witchcraft, if you ask me. Why are you trying to balance my emotions? You're trying to figure out where I'm at, and why are you trying to do that? This is manipulation. Why are you trying to balance my emotions when you need to balance your own? The deception is real in the workplace, and especially in the workplace. That's all. I just had to say that. It's not my responsibility to cater to anybody's feelings and emotions about how they feel about themselves. This is not my problem. You have to do the work on your own. I've done the work, okay? And I know it's hard, but you can do it on your own. And stop. And some people really feel that way. Some people really feel they cannot exist if you are in existence. Scary stuff.